Tonight, this is our 8th annual award ceremony, and we're excited to recognize Alaska's early childhood education programs and early educators on the evening of Provider Appreciation Day. Happy Provider Appreciation Day. This is a day celebrated nationally every year to bring awareness to the essential work early educators perform every day, teaching and caring for Alaska's young children. We are especially so grateful for all of you. The work you've done to support young children and families during COVID has been especially difficult. You've been faced with daily uncertainty for over 2 years now. And despite this, you've continued to successfully help childcare stay open and serve working families and the young children in our state. For your dedication and commitment to the field, we thank you. So today, it's a perfect day to gather to present the Thread Awards. It's our way to honor Provider Appreciation Day and your commitment and passion for educating Alaska's youngest children. So joining us to present the awards tonight are Thread board members. I'm so happy you're all here, and I want to introduce 3 fabulous board members to you. I'd like to introduce Elena Romerdahl. She's Thread's board president, and Elena is a partner at Perkins Coie here in Anchorage. I also want to introduce Olivia Foster. She is joining us from Valdez tonight, where she is a registered nurse specializing in infection prevention and population health at Providence Valdez Medical Center. And Monica Garcia-Itchuk also joins us from Anchorage, where she's a program officer for the Rasmussen Foundation. Welcome, and thank you all for being here this evening to present the Thread Awards. So I'll now pass it over to Elena to get our program started.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's an honor to be here tonight for the Thread Awards. In 2015, under the guidance of Thread's board of directors and leadership team, Thread launched an awards program to highlight those who are excelling professionally and providing the highest quality care. When we celebrate the achievements and share in the best practices of these recognized performers, we grow professionally and as an industry. Tonight, we present 3 awards in 2 categories. One to recognize the contributions of an early educator, and the other to honor 2 programs working to provide high quality care and learning. Both the Cindy Harrington Heart and Mind Award and the Quality Improvement Program of the Year Award honor not only the excellence of Alaska's early educators and programs, but also the resilience and determination of the recipients through challenging moments. Now to the reason we are here this evening, the Thread Awards presentation. Monica will present our first award category tonight, the Quality Improvement Program of the Year. Monica.
Thank you, Elena. I'm very excited to be here this evening with you and to celebrate all the amazing work that you've done. This year, we are honoring 2 programs that are achieving high quality through their participation in Learn and Grow, Alaska's Quality Recognition and Improvement System. The Quality Improvement Program of the Year Award recognizes both a family home care program and a child care center. Recipients of this award are licensed child care programs that are demonstrating a strong commitment to consciously creating quality improvement and have made exceptional progress in the last year through participation of Learn and Grow. These programs are committed to advancing their administration and leadership, staff professional development, engaging families in programming, and developing a stronger relationship with the children in the quality learning program. Our first recipient is a family group home in Saldana. The owner of the program, Lori Mead, has been involved in the early childhood education field for a better part of 40 years and explains, "Young children are my jam." Her program is currently Learn and Grow Level 2 and serves children from birth to age 12. A passionate and forward-thinking leader, Lori's program has been actively participating in Learn and Grow since it was in its pilot phase. She jumps on board knowing she could see all the long-term benefits for her program, the children and their families. At that time, Lori wanted more to understand the children in her care. She wanted to build lasting relationships with their families and learn how they could work together for the betterment of children. Learn and Grow has given her the tools and the knowledge to improve the program and build strong connections with the children and the families. Through her participation in Learn and Grow, Lori is staying up to date with the best practices in the field of early childhood and is constantly working to improve the program environment whether it's installing new changing tables or creatively shaping the dramatic play centers. Lori has been able to focus on building close, collaborative relationships with all of her families, and her open communication between families and her staff is based on the foundation of support. Lori and her team are able to point families to additional community resources and services that are badly needed. Forever moving forward, Lori is taking part in the Learn and Grow Level 2 and Level 3 pilot cohort this year. The pilot programs participating are ready to go and are ready to advance to Learn and Grow Level 3. As her involvement in Learn and Grow has grown, Lori has been inspired to continue her own education. She is currently working on finishing her bachelor's degree in early childhood development and family studies at the University of Fairbanks. Understanding the importance of professional development, Lori also encourages her team in this continuing education, ensuring that they are taking courses and pursuing the education and training necessary to be able to support a child's growth and development in the classroom. Her nominator shared that Lori and her team have gone above and beyond during COVID, as many have. They have often traveled to Anchorage and the Matsu Valley for materials and supplies when local supplies were low. They strictly adhered to the CDC guidelines and helped educate families on all of the safety precautions. All of these efforts allowed the program to remain open throughout the pandemic. This program's leadership in Learn and Grow and the commitment during COVID is to really be celebrated. Please join me in congratulating Curie and Friends, this year's Quality Improvement Program of the Year Award for Family Home Childcare. Accepting the award is Lori Mead, owner of Curie and Friends. Lori, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. It's been fun. Learn and Grow has been an experience. It's been fun. Janina's fun to work with. All the ladies are super supportive in re-emailing when Lori loses the emails. And COVID's been a challenge, but it's also brought a lot of families closer together, and I appreciate that. I think communication is by far one of our strongest tools. And thank you.
Thank you, Lori, and congratulations again. Let's give everybody applause. Thank you for all of your amazing work.
Thank you.
Moving on to our second award of the evening is the Quality Improvement Program of the Year Award for a Child Care Center. This year's award goes to a program that has served families in Anchorage for over 55 years. The center started as a kindergarten program in 1967 and has evolved to providing a full-day, year-round child care education center for ages birth through school age. Today, this non-for-profit is governed by a board of directors made up of parents, with the executive director, Christina Eubanks, at the helm managing program and staff. Parents and staff work together to make decisions based on the program's guiding values of family and responsive relationships, inclusiveness, and a commitment to providing the highest quality of care possible. Given the commitment to quality, the board and staff are committed to the program's participation in Learn and Grow. This program has achieved level 1 and is actively working towards achieving level 2. For their work with Learn and Grow, they have embraced the same motto as they do with children: go slow to go far. This approach creates a strong foundation to sustain the quality improvements they are putting in place. Throughout the years, they have worked to create an inclusive environment where all children are welcome. This has included updating their learning environments to offer new creative ways for their children to learn and to play. They are currently working on a playground remodel that's focusing on accessibility and inclusive play at the forefront. Christina and her team strive to build a warm, positive relationship with every child and every family. Strong family involvement is encouraged through events as well as opportunities for families to participate as volunteers and in critical decision-making. Despite the challenges of COVID, the program has come together to support each other and to stay open. Over the past year, they have managed to focus on professional development and the wellness of their staff. They diligently sent staff to learn and grow trainings and had 6 of their staff members taking college courses this last semester. They supported this group by providing dinner, and despite financial challenges, were able to prioritize a bonus for all teachers. The center is extremely lucky to have many dedicated lead teachers, as well as long-term employees such as Mr. Jim, who has been there for 40 years, and Miss Carmen, who has been there for 18 years. Executive Director Christina Eubanks is a step-up advocate for childcare. Christina regularly attends community meetings, testifies to the legislature, and encourages advocacy with her families and staff to strengthen Alaska's support of childcare. Human relationships are at the foundation of this program, and they are believing in learning is the best way to achieve this through meaningful play. Learn and Grow has helped them to support their goals related to their relationships and play to create a beautiful, inclusive environment. So at this time, please help me congratulate this year's Quality Improvement Program of the Year Award for Child Care Center, Hillcrest Children's Center in Anchorage. This award will be received by Christina Eubanks, the Executive Director. Christina, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much. This is an honor. This honor is a great way to start off my birthday weekend. This award acknowledges the great job our staff do every day. They are committed to providing the very best care they can to our children and families. We are incredibly blessed to have such long-term staff such as Mr. Jimbo and Miss Carmen, but also Miss Mua, who's been here for 14 years, and Mr. Tyler for 7. This award is possible because of the dedication of our wonderful staff and lead teachers, Mua, Mercedes, Yvonne, Tullo, and Brandy. As you talked about, over this past year, 2/3 of our staff have achieved a SEED level 5 or higher by attending university classes or achieving their CDA in support of our program quality improvement. And it is great to have the staff's commitment recognized through this award. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Christina. Again, congratulations to you and your team at Hillcrest Children's Center, and to Lori and her team at Curie and Friends. On behalf of Thread, each program will be receiving a custom plaque and $1,000. So at this moment, I would just like everybody to again join in the celebration and applauding both outstanding organizations, not only for their achievements, for the incredible work that you do day in and day out for our communities and for children across the state of Alaska. I would now like to invite my fellow Thread board member, Olivia Foster, to introduce this year's Cindy Harrington Heart and Mind Award recipient.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Monica. It's my pleasure to announce the last award of the evening. The Cindy Harrington Heart and Mind Award recognizes an individual currently employed in early childhood education who exhibits strength of character, commitment to excellence, professional determination, and has an impassioned spirit. All of these characteristics are defining traits of the late Cindy Harrington, who passed away in 2014. Cindy was one of the founding mothers of early childhood work in Alaska, as well as a member of Thread's board of directors. Her thoughtful yet caring approach to her work had a tremendous impact on the individuals and families she worked with. We're proud to honor her legacy by recognizing an individual who portrays the same heart and mind style leadership that Cindy defined. This year's recipient exhibits all the qualities of this award. Inspired by her 2 children, she founded Adventures in Learning Child Care Center in Kenai, Alaska, and understands the importance of early education. This recipient believes that all children should have access to high quality, low cost early education. She began her early childhood career as a classroom volunteer and then later started a small in-home preschool, which has grown to be the licensed high quality childcare center that it is today. Our recipient has been described as a one-woman show, as owner, director, teacher, custodian, accountant, nurse, counselor, curriculum specialist, and other duties as assigned. Her center reflects her personal philosophy that early education is about fostering the whole child through developmentally appropriate activities and play-based environments that are inclusive of all children. She recognizes parents as a child's first teacher and invites parents to participate in their child's active learning by hosting many events and field trips. She asks for parents' input to design curriculum and meet individual child needs. As a lifelong Alaskan, she's connected to her local community and is able to direct families to helpful community resources. She often collaborates with local school districts and other community organizations to help students who experience disabilities transition to public school. While raising her family and starting her business, she also grew her professional qualifications. Although her training and background is in early education, she's currently going back to school to become a certified teacher. She collaborates and encourages other early educators to continue their education in meaningful learning to support the whole child. When COVID struck, she knew families were relying on her to stay open. With some creative problem solving, she was able to stay open by implementing mitigation and safety measures that were developmentally appropriate while still ensuring the highest quality of education for her students. Many nights, local families would see her car in the program parking lot, knowing she was inside cleaning surfaces, toys, and materials well into the night. Her nominator shared our recipient's passion for teaching through a personal story. She wrote, "My daughter experiences Down syndrome. When she was 4 years old, she was welcomed with open arms at this program. I also remember dropping my older daughter off at the preschool each day, and her teacher would greet her with the biggest hugs and smiles and chit chat. I thought my daughter was her favorite, but I realized over time how other children were greeted. My child wasn't her favorite. It was that her teacher greeted every child with the same excitement, presence, and outpouring of love, that each child felt special. That experience lives in our hearts today." It is my honor to introduce the 2022 Cindy Harrington Heart and Mind Award recipient, Jan Marquez of Adventures in Learning in Kenai. And Jan, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Thank you. I'm kind of speechless after that. I am truly honored to be receiving this award. I would like to first say thank you for those who nominated me for this award, Thread, for choosing me, my two wonderful children, Jet and Alexis, for always supporting me and allowing me to pursue my dream. And I would like to thank the families that I serve for entrusting me with their precious children. Working in early education and with children is more than just a job for me. It is a passion and it is a dream. Every day, I get to go to work and make a small difference in a child's life. To me, there is nothing more rewarding than seeing a student who has been struggling with something finally have it click. That look on their face, that smile, it's priceless. Or just sitting and observing a group of children playing and laughing together. That truly melts my heart. Their conversations are hysterical. And to be honest, some days they teach me more than I teach them. I am truly blessed to get to do what I love to do and to work with such amazing children and family. Again, thank you for this amazing honor. Thank you.
And on behalf of Thread, we are excited to present Jan with the beautiful Cindy Harrington Glass Award, along with $1,000 cold hard cash. And Krista has the award with her. So if you could just hold the award up for us, Krista, and congratulations again. And let's just get a round of applause in. Thank you so much for all of your hard work.
Here's the award too. I think I have to speak, so it goes to me. But, yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Krista. Lori, Christina, and Jan will be receiving their awards and check by mail this year and be looking for those to arrive mid-month. It's been wonderful to celebrate the achievements of this year's worthy recipients. We all agree that Alaska's early educators and programs have been nothing short of heroic in the past couple of years and a half. We're inspired by all of you and your resilience, your contributions and dedications to young children and their families, and the outstanding work to keep childcare open during COVID. Thank you a million times. Before we close, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all of the nominees for the Thread Awards. This year, we received more than 20 nominations from around the state, and each person nominated will be recognized with a certificate from Thread that will be sent in the mail. So please join me in congratulating our award recipients and all the nominees for a final round of applause. And before we part, we wish to thank our sponsor one more time, ConocoPhillips, as well as Thread's Board of Directors and staff and all of our recipients and nominees. And of course, everyone in our audience for tuning in tonight and supporting these wonderful individuals and all of their achievements in early child learning. To learn more about tonight's recipients or previous awards, visit threadalaska.org. Thank you for joining us tonight. Happy Provider Appreciation Day and happy Mother's Day to all. Good night.